Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is PD Proudlock, and yesterday Newcastle lost 1-0 at home to Crystal Palace at St James's Park. Right kicking the bollocks that was yesterday, considering we did not take those chances that we should have taken, and we give away a stupid penalty towards the end of the game. And we were punished for it, didn't take our chances, give something silly away. Crystal Palace scored the penalty. Milivojevic, I don't think he's missed a penalty for Crystal Palace. And Palace came away with 3 points, and we'll be happy enough to go back down to London and take that. And we'll be absolutely kicking ourselves big time, unfortunately. So, yeah. Newcastle thought they had taken the lead here when Shaw whipped the ball into the box. It was great to see him back. Whipped the ball in. Found Richie's head to go and find Rondon. Did find Rondon, who did put it in the back of the net. But unfortunately, the linesman had other ideas and flagged it for offside. I did see a replay of it, and I think he was just a little bit offside. So he might have just got that one right. Newcastle had another chance where Richie hit a shot, which was saved by the keeper at his near post. After Perez missed the chance to take a shot on that one, so Richie thought was going to try test Palace's goalkeeper at the near post, but didn't. And then Rondon had a chance for a header, but he put that over the bar, thinking, was he trying to loop it into the back of the net, or should he have just put his head straight through it, and that could have gone in. You never know. And he had another chance, Rondon, which was saved by the keeper. Oh, so Newcastle having those chances, but just unfortunately not taking them. And then Palace do win a corner, and they whipped it in. And Tompkins thought he'd put Palace in front, but then the referee had other ideas because that was then also flagged for offside. Well, and the linesman as well. So because Tompkins was an offside, but MacArthur was blocking Dubravka's view. And again, that was another correct decision. Palace thought they had taken the lead there after we were missing those chances. Well, there you go. There was another goal ruled out, unfortunately. So there you go. So we're going to half time, and you're thinking, got to try and take more of our chances there in the second half. I know Perez did one which went over the bar, but thought you absolutely wasted that. But thought he should have had a corner, which we did get the corner. You think the referee wasn't going to give it at first, and then whipped the ball, and then the corner came in from Richie, and Lejeune had a good chance then to score as well, put his head through it, saved by the keeper. That was a great chance for him to maybe try and get his first goal in for Newcastle United of all time, but until then, some very devastating did happen to him, where he was going in with a tackle on Townsend to try and win the ball and had come off absolutely worst of it. And when the stretcher then came out for him, had to come off, and you're thinking, this could be a serious one, unfortunately. And unfortunately it was. I heard he had to leave the ground on crutches and in a knee brace, as he got the same injury he suffered back in the summer of last year, his cruciate ligament. We've got to see what the news will be on that, but I think that'll be him finished for the rest of the season now. Unfortunately, absolutely devastating that was starting to look really good again since coming back to the team. I thought he had been a big miss a lot of the time, but it's a shame to see another injury like that occur to him. And we'll then bring Paul Dummett on. And we did bring also Jonjo Shelvey on, which fans were crying out for him to be brought on. But we looked pretty worse when he came on. We started to die down our performance, and you're thinking, how odd is that? Dying for Shelvey to come on, bring him on, and as I feel, the performance just starts to drop. All fault about that. I didn't think he had a great game yesterday, unfortunately. Diarmi, even though he wasn't there, has been an absolutely bag full of shite lately, so he wasn't there. But I think a lot of the fans were crying out for Shelvey, particularly to start the game yesterday, because I think he's one of our most creative players, and if we're not getting any creativity in the midfield so far, well, there you go. And as I said, Key wasn't great yesterday, unfortunately. So is Rafa going to maybe have to look to go and to start Shelby in the next game down to Leicester? Maybe we'll have to see about that, but I think it's about time we need to sell. But just very strange how we looked, how the performance started to die down when we brought him on. Unfortunately, looks like it was probably going to finish 0-0. Teams not taking the chances, but there I know Benteke had a one, and thinking, my God, how he completely miscued that is wow, and he's struggled badly since he's gone to Crystal Palace. Christian Benteke, and it's just not worked for him. Not the player he was at Aston Villa, unfortunately. So yeah, because they did take Batshuayi off and brought him on. And it sounds like it's been a frustrating season for him at Crystal Palace for Christian Benteke after that happened. So looks like it was going to head to 0-0 until then. There you go. Where the ball was played through to Zaha. Shaw was thinking he was going to make a tackle. Zaha managed to dodge away, and then Yedlin into the box manages to take him out. And it's a stonewall penalty all day long. We did not need a replay of that at all. You can blatantly see he's took out Zaha. Was Zaha going anywhere? Did Yedlin need to make that tackle? A lot of people are on his back and are asking him for him to be dropped for the next game, DeAndre Yedlin. But to me, is Manquillo any better than him? Not particularly, in my opinion. So it's going to be interesting. Like, will Yedlin be dropped and Manquillo come in, or will Yedlin keep his place? But there you go. I think there's a bit of mixed comments I've seen about this. So yeah, but it was a stupid penalty he gave away, and then Milivojevic stepped up and he buried it for and Crystal Palace then go on and win the game and took all 3 points. Absolute sucker punch that was. So as I said, we didn't take our chances. We give away a silly penalty decision, and we were punished for it. Made paid big time for it. So there you go. So let me know in the comment section, as always, about what you thought about that. Well, there you go. That is the review done. We've got Leicester City a week next Friday, so there'll be a preview to that later on during next week, so keep an eye out for that coming. So yeah, but we definitely need to take our chances, and we cannot play like that as well yesterday, because I think Leicester will absolutely demolish with the way they've got players. But yeah, so there you go. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment if you're also new and haven't checked me out on my channel before. Please make sure you do hit that subscribe button, and I shall see you all later. Take care of yourselves. Kicking the bollocks that was yesterday.